Hey, Mosaic Souls, this is Indigo Ray. Hello, 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 Mosaic Souls. So today I wanted to share an announcement of an experiment, a journey that I'm embarking upon. So I think about October 12th of this year, I started a challenge called the Stillness, Silence, and Surrender Challenge. And on about like day 19 or 20 of that challenge, what I realized is that my soul really wanted it to be more of a personal challenge. And so I ended that challenge because it was something that I feel that my soul was desiring for me to do on a more deeper level. And so what arose for me recently is this desire to do an experiment with myself. And it's a challenge. It's quite a lengthy challenge, but I'm just taking one day at a time. And it's called the alignment experiment. And basically, a lot of what I've been discovering and what has been divinely downloaded to me and channeled to me has been all about alignment, that it all begins with alignment for me. And so what that is currently taking form as, what that is currently taking form as and shape as is a real deep desire to connect with the creative flow and trust and faith of my life. And in the Stillness, Silence, and Surrender Challenge, I just tapped into just deep states of bliss, deep states of inner knowing, more divine downloads and things of that nature. But the thing that I was missing was the faith and the trust in my creativity. And so along maybe the past like 2 years, I kind of lost that faith and trust in my own creative voice, where I would be so excited about something and I would be so like happy that I got a divine download, and I would immediately take action on it. I would immediately start creating. And from those creations, things would just unfold. But in the process of becoming an online entrepreneur and the process of becoming an adult and all the things that come with that, the responsibilities that come with that, I've been flipping back and forth between the abundant state of consciousness and the fear state of consciousness. And where my soul is really wanting me to expand and to stay in is the abundant state of consciousness. And with that comes this just divine play, where you're just playing, you're having fun, you're making things, you're creating things, you're being present, you're being at one. You might have many days of stillness where you just need to be still. And there also might be days of just utter creativity that flows through. But it's just this ebb and flow of just going with the soul and going with the divine flow of things. And so that's what my soul is desiring for me to do at this moment in time. And how I feel that's gonna play out is I'm deciding to go ahead and dedicate between 1 to 2 hours of meditation every day, in the morning and at night. And this is something I've been doing for a while, maybe not at that length amount of time, but I want to dedicate a specific practice of this habit that I want to create, because I know that meditation is just, it's not like the key and end all be all to everything. But for me, meditation is, I think at this moment in time, very crucial for helping me to connect with my soul and connect with the divine play of the universe. And also how this is also unfolding is creativity. So I get creative ideas all the time and just desires just to create stuff just for the sake of it. You know what I mean? When you're a kid and you're like playing on the playground, you're not thinking, oh, okay, I'm going to swing on this swing in order to do this. Like, no, you're just playing, you know? And so what has kind of been like, my soul is like, I just want you to play. I want you to play. Just get out there and just create stuff and do stuff. And, you know, for the earlier part of my 20s, that was definitely the mode that I was in, you know what I mean? And some part of along the line, I had associated playing with poverty. And so what my soul is telling me and revealing to me, through the many different actions that actually unfold out of the things that I do create from this space of just wanting to create and wanting to share, is abundance, and is just natural flow and effortless ease and wealth and magic that just kind of flows from just playing and creating on, you know, from that inspiration that comes from within, you know. And we all have this, you know, we all have that inner knowing, that inner voice that we don't listen to, you know, that because we don't listen to it, we actually end up numbing ourselves. You know, we spend hours and hours watching TV, or, you know, scrolling through different social media channels, looking at other people's lives, you know, having moments of jealousy, wishing that we could be doing what they're doing, or, you know, things like that. You know, we all do it, you know. And the reason why we do it is because we're not connecting to our souls. We're not connecting to who we truly are. And the incarnation that we've come into this world as, you know, like personally, I've come into the world as indigo at this moment in time to create whatever the divine wants to play through me at this time. And when I don't listen to that, I'm what I call relatively out of alignment. On the absolute level, on the, you know, higher truth level, we can never be out of alignment, because it's all divine. It's all a part of the orchestration of God and the creation. But on a relative level, we can be out of alignment, and we feel that, you know, we feel that ickiness, or we feel that complacency, or that procrastination, or that frustration of not doing what we really want to be doing, or that frustration of not really having a lifestyle, or literally just creating what we really came here to create, you know. And so this experiment is just that for me. It's that dedication and that vow to myself. It's a vow that I'm making publicly, but to myself, that I'd like to share and share with you on the things that I discover and the things that I'll be doing, you know, throughout this experiment, throughout this journey. I think it's so needed. And I think this is the first step to anything in life, that we have to align with our souls. We have to connect to our true essences and really learn to live from that space, live from that heart-centered space, because we're shifting into a time where the left brain things of doing things only isn't working anymore. You know, if you're pounding the pavement and you're doing, either, you know, and it really kind of depends on what I call your juju, or your personal energetic vibe, where, you know, some people can do, and they're all out of experience where they can do as many things as they, you know, taking action. But what ends up happening is one of two things. You actually end up accomplishing things, the thing that you set out to do, and yet it's still unfulfilling, or you don't accomplish what you set out to do, and that's unfulfilling. So, you know, I think we are shifting into a time where we need to step into who we truly are, and step into our heart space and operate from that space. And the only way that we can do that is to learn to live in the present moment, which our bodies are constantly in, and learn to see through the limiting beliefs and see through the conditioned ways of thinking and being in the world that operate our lives on a day-to-day basis. You know, the I am not enough, or I should be doing this, or, you know, all these things that kind of come up out of our own past conditioning. And for me, this experiment is about not only diving deep into those and letting those release themselves through me, but also allowing my soul to shine. Like, I know that my soul came here to create a crap ton of stuff. And I feel like the only way that I can honor that is to honor it every day by allowing my soul to create and go with the inspirational flow of things. Finally! So this is my declaration of the alignment experiment. 300 days of aligning with the flow of my soul, And my goal is to do a video every day sharing what I've learned. I think I'm going to start this experiment on December 1st, 2015. So yeah, I think that's a good date. So it'll be kind of with the whole new moon of the cycles and all that fun stuff too. So this is my experiment. I'm sharing and I invite you to join me. So love and light. Talk to you guys later. Peace. Oh, by the way, if you are digging the content of this experiment, feel free to visit me at indigoray.com and divineearthschool.com. Peace.